Welcome back to the Tea Mom Edit with Jamie and Lisa Rizzo.
That's right.
Do I ever say Rizzo?
No, you don't. You never say Jamie and Lisa Rizzo, ever.
Well, every episode we talk about how I say Jamie first, but
That's right.
I wasn't even going to say it because I say it every time.
That's right.
And I'm like, do I say Rizzo? I don't know.
And you don't say Rizzo. We forget what we're doing because we haven't done this in so long, basically.
Yeah, and every
because
time
our life has been completely swamped.
Yeah, and we're like, oh, we got to film a podcast, and then we get to it, and we're like, okay, we're back. But it's like riding a bike.
It's like riding a bike. And the biggest thing is that the past 2 weeks have been completely insane.
Chaotic.
Yes. So that's actually what we're going to talk about today, right, babe?
And it's already like August, which is insane.
That's right.
So the kids have been in summer camp all summer. Everything was like smooth sailing. And I felt like I knew this was going to happen, though. I knew like the summer was going to start and all of a sudden the babies were going to be here. And now I feel like it's kind of coming true because I'm just a few weeks away from the third trimester.
But you know what it is? We focus so much on summer because there's really 2 months of summer, but every 2 months goes really fast. 2 months, winter is sometimes slow and dragging, but this summer, I feel like I was telling you last night, that I feel like this summer we've really done the most to enjoy. Although you didn't go sit by the pool yet, the summer's not over. But I really want to acknowledge that we really did a lot of family stuff.
Yeah, we did. Well, I was just telling you, Lisa, that the one thing I haven't done yet was like sit by a pool by myself, which I would love to do.
You're going to do that. It's not over
But
yet.
I was saying, the kids only have 1 week left of camp and then we're together again, which is fine, but I have work all week. Anyway,
You'll
whatever.
figure it out. Yeah.
Whatever. I'm just going to have to make you stay with the kids one day and I'm going to be like, see you later. I'm going
fine.
to relax before I have to give birth to 2 more kids.
That's right. I always let you go on massage.
Well, you know what it is? Like but you know what
trying.
it is? Every time we have like some time, I want to like get something done around the house. I definitely feel that nesting urge already. You do too, I think.
Yeah, because when you went to the doctor, they said that you were just about in your third trimester.
No, well, a few weeks away from it. I was saying the next time I go back, I'll be a few weeks into the third trimester.
And that's really a wake-up call. Because the first kid, everything was slow with Carmella. We were so new.
Slow.
Can't wait. The to-go bag packed. The is it called the to-go bag? The hospital bag.
Hospital bag, yeah.
We packed that like 2 months before she was born. And now this is just very different when you have other kids. And I was telling the girls that I went away with, had an overnight by myself. How fun. But I was telling them, though, like sometimes I get a little envious of real new moms, you know, and like that newness.
Oh, it's so
nice. When you realize that we are far along, you know, it's a wake-up call. And that's why I wanted to do the nursery. We've been starting to do things.
Yeah,
and
we did start the nursery.
It helps you get excited.
And we're going to start planning a little sprinkle.
But yeah, it's just like it's life. And if you have more than one kid or you had 2 kids and you got one more.
But you know what the other part is?
Life.
It feels like such an unknown on when they're going to come. I know they said probably 36 or 37 weeks. So first of all, we have less time to prepare because it's a shorter pregnancy, and then also we have other kids to attend to, so it's like to find the time, and like who wants to wait, like after we put the kids to bed we want to sit and chill and as you always say eat my snacks and at night and watch TV. I don't want to be going into the nursery and like be designing and doing all these things. I want to just like relax and be done for the day, but we have been doing good, getting a little bit done here and there. Well, what this episode's going to be about prompted us, thank you, to start getting some stuff done. So let's say why.
Okay.
We just got back from a week-long vacation. We had to be out of our house for like 8 days.
That's right.
We initially planned to go to Florida this summer, but for several reasons,
we changed our mind.
Several reasons we decided to change our mind.
Yeah.
And we decided to go down the shore instead. Great.
We filmed down the shore. We recorded down the shore, so people know this.
That's right.
Okay.
Like, my pregnancy brain is
so
bad.
Good. Everything's going good. It was like 4 days into it. We were with the kids for like 7 days there, which, you know, never complain about, but you know the deal.
Like, did we have a wonderful time? Yes.
The last 2 days or the last day.
It was like the last day.
The last day. I was just on edge.
Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, we knew what was coming. We knew we were going to be coming home to like a shit show with our house being empty and having all that work that you put in beforehand to get it unpacked, to get it packed up. We were going to have to redo everything and put our whole house back together.
Right.
Which is what prompted us to start the nursery, organize things as we put everything away, which was actually nice for me. Like, I went into super nesting mode and I loved it.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
But we knew we were already stressed because we knew we were coming home to stress.
Yeah. The story overall is Saturday, we were going to stay till Sunday. And then woke up like, okay, this has been a pretty long
Well, we were going to stay till Sunday because we had movers coming on Sunday morning. The cleaning girls were coming on Saturday because you know when you sand when you sand your floors, everything gets super dusty.
Right.
So they were coming to clean everything up before we put our furniture back. Movers were coming on Sunday, but I was like, I actually had the idea. I'm like, I really want to get home,
and that was the best idea
you loved it.
Had. And I started packing the luggages at
immediately.
Friday night.
I said we could just sleep in the basement.
It was great. It just started to become.
We've been sleeping in one room all week. Let's just sleep together again in our own house.
It was great. It just started to become a lot. How much could you take him to the splash pad, and then how much? And then it was getting, then he got a boo boo the last day at that splash pad we went to, and then we had fun though. We did LBI. We had fun.
We went to LBI,
but it was starting to get like
times.
I need to get back to a little bit of normalcy.
I think we all thrive on structure. We do. Structure. I certainly do. The kids certainly do.
Also, yeah.
So I think that by the end of the week, like the lack of structure, even though our days are always generally structured because we have one kid that still naps, so it's always still like a morning activity, nap and chill, afternoon activity. But after like doing all these things for a week straight, 7 days, we were like, okay, I can't wait to get home. I missed our house.
Saturday we woke up and you were like, okay, we thought to take him to the aquarium.
Yeah, so we were down by Seaside. We said let's stop in Point Pleasant on the way home. It's on the drive home. We can't get home till later in the day because the cleaning girls will be there and all that good stuff. So let's find some stuff to do. We really don't need to get home till nighttime. Well,
so Saturday I woke up, and if it's the last day anywhere on vacation or anything, it's like I go into packing mode. So laundry's getting done. Everything's getting packed. You're giving them breakfast. You're taking care of them. But you know how I get.
Yeah, you love it. I just let
it's like
go.
Time to go. So I'm already revved up, right? I got to get back to work. Got to get back on point.
Then you start talking about how you got to work and do this. And you
I
get really anxious to get back to work.
I know,
I
do. That last day I do.
I think it's part of being a business owner.
Then Jamie decides, let's tease Lisa more by going to her favorite party spot down the shore and
wasn't
parking
on purpose.
I know, but parking
for the aquarium is right next to Tiki
of Martel's Tiki, holding kids that are screaming. Francesco's running around. I'm scooping him up over my shoulder. He was so
mad about something.
Carmella's going to look over here. Then you have to take Carmella to the bathroom. So I'm with them by myself, staring at everybody getting their orange alcohol drinks at Martel's.
You're the only person I know that calls it Martel's. Everyone else calls it Tiki. I know.
Whatever.
It might be a Jersey thing.
I'm the only person with a lot of things with you, and that's great.
I'm just it might be a Jersey thing because I'm like my Staten Island people
Tiki,
say
it's Martel.
Tiki.
But like that sign was glaring at me. I'm like, wow, man. But it wouldn't be the same anyway because I wouldn't go by myself. Like I wouldn't go with you pregnant. So everything's post.
I would go there pregnant.
Kids. It's just different, babe.
I do. I can't wait to have a drink.
It's different. You've been doing a good job.
I can't wait to have a drink.
Even for
especially
me as your
that
partner,
day. Usually I'm fine.
Drink either.
That whole week I was great. That day at night I was like,
I know. I can't
could
wait
have really used the glass
a drink either. Because at the same time, I know it's hard for you. You also as a partner, like I'm not gonna. It's just. It is. Letting go is part of our relationship. That's one thing. We work hard and we also have fun hard too. And we do, we enjoy ourselves like that.
So then we came back from the craziness, had to put our whole entire house back together, spent all that time doing that. And so then we said to each other, like, did we even have a vacation?
Right.
And so I guess the point of this episode is like, was it a trip or was it a vacation?
So I think it definitely started out as a vacation because loved going to the beach, loved all those things, loved Fantasy Island. But then towards the end, it definitely starts to feel like a trip when you're just being called in every direction, right? You got to be on for them. Who's got the sunscreen? Who's,
it's a lot of work to do all those activities. Then one of the nights when we went to Fantasy Island,
and it's just utilizing time with making good memories for them. Even though it may not be our favorite thing to do, to go to a splash pad and walk around with other adults looking at their kids like stressed out. That may not be a vacation for us, but we're just making good memories.
I actually had fun. I mean, I love those things. We love that stuff.
But is it sitting on a beach with a cocktail in your hand?
No, I mean, I think any family trip is very different than going on vacation.
So yes, there were many moments where we were very joyful, had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But then
then the last day came.
And then the last day came and we were ready to wrap it up.
Even when we went to the aquarium, Francesco screamed. He was so good the whole week. They both were. And then
was
the last
traumatic
day when we was starting off with you cleaning and getting everything ready and packing everything up which is not like stressful, but it's still like a lot. You're like going for hours. Then we go to the aquarium, and Francesco screamed his head off the whole time. He couldn't understand why you can't actually go in the tank with the sea animals, and that's what was triggering.
That changed my mood. I'm not even gonna lie. I went from
totally
like, okay,
changed your mood, and I couldn't help
I just
because
was already worked up. I just didn't
couldn't help you because he was like he's getting heavy now, and so I couldn't like carry him and move him away when he's tantruming. When he's not tantruming, it's fine.
That was a nightmare.
Oh my
honestly,
God.
That was tough from when we walked in.
Yeah.
All right.
So then I have questions for you regarding this topic.
Let's go.
Do you ever feel like you need a full recovery period after a vacation, like basically a vacation from a vacation?
Yes, I do. I feel like there's multiple sides to us, right? So you have mom mode, and then you also have who you are as a person, and there's that alone time that you need. And realistically, when you are with your kids on vacation, you don't really get me. You don't get you as you, right? Because you're always on.
Yeah.
Right. Except when you sleep. And then you also, you're in mom mode.
Yeah.
So you're very selfless.
We used to have the rule. This was probably one of our first times we went away with the trip with the kids that we didn't have our own trip planned after. And it's just because of where we are at right now. Like we're close to the end of the pregnancy. There's just like literally not enough time.
What we used to do.
But every time we booked a family trip, as long as Carmella has been born, we followed it up with a private trip, just the two of us. Even if it was 1 night, 2 nights. I think the most, have we ever done 3 nights?
No.
Maybe once.
No.
Never? Just 2?
2 nights, yeah.
Which honestly is enough for us. We've been to Mexico for 2 nights on several occasions. And this is the first time we didn't. I think that's probably why we're prompted this episode also, because we're probably thinking about that. Like, oh man, I really need a break from this vacation.
Okay, here we go. I have a question for you. Now, considering we had Carmella's birthday then, just a couple days later.
Oh yeah, went right into it.
And I had a big work thing that week, right? I have a big work thing. How did you handle post-vacation reset? How do you reset for yourself? Or what did you do that week that made you feel like, okay, I'm back on track?
Well, first of all, I took the first day not to go back to work. So I sent you to your work thing that you had out of the house all day. I sent the kids to camp, and I spent the entire day working on getting the house back together, which was like great because first of all, I enjoy it because I'm currently nesting and it just helped us reset. So I think I just like kind of planned in my head priority lists, which I think like always like a priority list is the way that things function well. And so I knew Carmella's birthday. Normally I spend weeks planning for this stupid shit. Like I make all these stupid little things.
You're the one that's like, let's have a big thing at the house. So what are you talking about? A big thing at the house?
This was the first year. This was the first year that I said.
The house isn't even done.
No, I know. That's what she wanted. She wanted that. She wanted that.
Did you?
No, I didn't.
She wanted a thought. Oh, do you want foam here?
No, well,
you made it sound real cool at
she
the
wanted
house.
She wanted a water bounce house, and then I suggested foam because the water bounce house, like.
How happy are you that we didn't do it?
Thank goodness.
It's the best decision.
No, I would have canceled it.
I think one thing we've gotten a lot better is just being like doing what's allows for the most feeling of ease.
Yeah. So like, thank goodness she was the one that changed her mind, and I was really like thanking God because I wouldn't have been able to handle hosting a whole bunch of people at my house.
I do think we have to be okay to remind ourselves that we're the parents.
Yeah.
And she's 6, and we can make any birthday event fun.
However, it was also our choice to like say, what do you want to do for your birthday?
Right.
So what you live and you learn. Now we know for next year if there's some reason that something's not feasible for us.
We could word it in a way where it's
But I asked her so long ago that I thought it would be feasible. So
I'm so
early in my pregnancy. But anyway, I think I really prioritized, and I said I don't need to do all the extras for her birthday this year. I didn't even order decorations till like a few days before.
And it looked great.
And I just ordered it, and it was at a party place, and it was easy. It was at a gymnastics gym. It was easy, and we literally had to do nothing. We didn't even have to order food. Like the people did it for us, and I think that's how.
Yeah.
I'll ask you a question next.
Okay, because I have another one for you.
What was your moment the week when we were away when you were like, I'm done?
It was the Friday night.
The night before
we started our vacation the Sunday before, so it was definitely Friday night where I'm like, and then by the end,
you know how I knew that was your time? Loud. You left and said, the kids are sleeping. I'm gonna go to the store and get a bottle of wine. I'll be back.
And I didn't even do that.
And you didn't even do. You came back with a pregnancy pillow.
I came back with a pregnancy because I ended up in a shop right there where I thought I was where the hell am I? And I stole the ShopRite basket. I walked out with the basket.
Came home with a full ShopRite basket. So what do you do?
They didn't have any bags, and I didn't want to look. I didn't want to stay there much longer. I didn't even know where I was.
You gonna return it?
Sure. No, it's still in your mom's garage.
What was your question for me?
Oh, question for you is, with the birthday prep that you did, birthday party prep, did you feel any stress, or were you kind of just letting go of the typical Jamie details, big, huge thing?
No, I think I even touched on this a little bit, but I let go of it all.
Let go.
I literally barely even put stuff in the goodie bags.
So how have you changed from becoming a mom of one to a mom of two being pregnant?
Yeah, I definitely.
Because you have to change. You have to be flexible.
I definitely let go of control a lot more. I definitely let go of having everything to be perfect. And just being more flexible and having to go with the flow. There's so many things that I feel like I have learned to be more flexible with over the last few years. One of them is keeping things super clean. That's always been a thing. I've learned that everything can't be perfect all the time.
The house is always overall perfect. Even this morning when you said, "Oh, we got to make the house perfect," I just made it spotless. I had a big meeting with somebody at the house.
Even when there's not a meeting, though, the house is literally always spotless. But I like it to be spotless every morning. But I was starting work super early, so I was like, "Oh,
we have two more kids.
I'm just gonna reset now."
We're never messy.
It was literally dishes in the sink. And I was just saying I wanted to reset it. I wasn't even saying it to you. I was saying it to me.
Yeah, but when you say it out loud, it's a little bit annoying.
When I'm working from home, though, I like to make
spick and span the whole house.
I do that every day, though.
I know, but saying that loud doesn't. You could just tuck it away sometimes.
No, because just because you did it one day, though, I do it every day. And so for me, because I've been working from home a lot, if I'm spending the day at home, I want it to be in an environment that I love it. And so when it's absolutely perfect, it makes me the most happy. So when the kids have been out, once we get the kids out for camp,
we should work on choosing to say certain things out loud.
What is this episode about?
No, because then it's bringing to light there's dishes in the sink. We don't really necessarily have to say there's dishes in the sink, I
wasn't saying it to you. I was telling you that I was getting everything done before I wanted to start my work day.
Okay. I'm just saying, I think a lot of
clearly this bothered you this morning that you had to bring it up right now.
No, it wasn't a bother. It was just I think when we have 4 kids, we're going to want to really pick and choose, Well,
we're going to have to figure out how to do it all, because that was one thing that in my postpartum stage, literally drove me crazy. Yeah. That so much so that I was seeing a postnatal therapist, specialist postpartum.
Yeah.
And a ton of our conversations were surrounding
cleaning.
How she's you just had a C-section 4 days ago. You can't be cleaning your house.
I don't know. Is it a form of control? That you can control, or is it neatness, or is it organization in your life? If
it's it's organization in my life. When
my car is extremely clean. My drawers are extremely clean.
When I'm in a clean, organized environment, I'm not.
If there's
I got better with it over the years, though, is what I'm saying.
Definitely have gotten better. I think we're going to have to get even better when we have 2 more kids. That's what I'm saying. That's it. What to focus on, what to be all right, whatever, And I think my mom also has taught me, as she's gotten older, she's very different than when I was little, obviously. Just my mom's very go with the flow now. You know what I'm saying? So I've been able to just, and she's very much let them, all right, whatever it is, so I've gotten.
Yeah, your mom is good with that.
Conversation with her as I get older,
I've even picked that up in conversation. I'm not there yet. Maybe when I'm her age, I'll be there.
No, but you have gotten better. You have gotten better.
I definitely got better through the years. But when the kids, I can go to sleep with the playroom a mess now,
because I know we have to get Francesco, which we always have to do something after we podcast, because that's the reality of parenting.
It is what it is.
Question. Considering everything that we've been doing with the kids, for our future kids, have we prioritized our relationship? Have we been slacking? How can we improve?
I think we've been slacking slightly.
Yes.
We've been making sure that we spend time together at night. We have been making time to have more in-depth conversation, sharing about things that we might not say in passing. However,
we did have a breakthrough the night before I went away with my friends.
Yes. But however, we haven't done something. Oh, that'll be a good episode. That's a fun one.
Yeah.
We haven't done anything that was an activity, even dinner, just the 2 of us.
Yeah.
In a really long time.
So we are here to say that we have been slacking. We have been slacking.
This is the most that we're doing an activity.
Normal. this is an activity we're doing. Yeah. Actually, no, I just went with you on a car ride. You didn't feel good, so I went with you on.
Yeah, Lisa came with me on my showings.
Nice, because the little things, you got your hand on my back. I got my hand on your leg. Sometimes when it's just driving loud together and is nice. That's true. When it's loud with kids, I'm just squeezing that steering wheel to not go crazy. When it's loud with kids, I'm like, remember we left the pizza?
Today. I'm like, I thought it was a nice calming
pizza place. Remember we left the square pizza?
Lisa actually waited in the car for an hour and 10 minutes while I did a showing.
That's right. It was just peaceful, and then and it was good. We were both vibing.
You brought your laptop, you worked, and it was good. We multitasked, and
so that's why
and you helped me because I was so nervous because the last time. Yeah. I mean, I feel much better now. I feel fine. But the last time I felt like that when I went to a showing where I just was like uncomfortable, lightheaded, clammy. I can't even describe how I felt. I really don't know. But the last time I felt like that and I had to walk around a showing for a while, I actually almost fainted. I mean, I went down to the ground. So I was really worked up and nervous because I was so nervous.
We had a moment together that was a big for us where I could tell you were nervous and we had that vulnerable conversation.
Yeah.
Where you said, and you started crying. You said, I don't feel good. I'm nervous that I'm going to faint.
Yeah.
And that was a big deal.
Yeah.
And we supported each
Luckily,
other
the showing went well, but I was happy we were there too, in case of an emergency, and made me feel more comfortable.
I think relationship, we're always learning.
Yeah.
Because even just me saying, thank you for being vulnerable. I don't know if I've ever said that.
Yeah.
I think it was my weekend with the girls. I was one night with the trips. With the trip with the girls.
Well, you learned a lot on that trip, didn't you?
Yes. Let's talk about the trip.
So we're going to talk all about that because there's a whole story as to why you went away with just a group of our friends without me. So we're saving that for the next episode.
Right.
We're going to talk all about it, but it's going to be all about having the same.
Them in two.
Yeah, it's going to be all about how two moms still have girlfriends or
have the same group of friends, but could also have their chat of their relationship.
All right, don't give too much away.
All right. Well, we did it. We got back on track here. So.
We're back. We're trying. We're doing our best to keep up with these. But, I'm also pregnant, tired, and the kids are home. So and it's summer.
And it's life.
But soon, just a few more weeks. We'll hope more than that, maybe 10. I'll be sitting here probably nursing, having a conversation. Right. So you're gonna have to get a headset by then.
I'm gonna get this all set up.
Yeah, because I don't care. I'll sit here literally with the drape over me and be like, oh.
That's right, and that's why people are here to follow the journey. So
yeah,
I love you.
Love you.
We didn't do it in the beginning. Right. I'll come over. I love you. All right.
Thank you guys for joining us. We love having this. We really do love doing this, even if we complain every time that we're trying to get here. But we do love it. And we hope you guys are still loving it too. So thank you for joining us. Have a great week. I don't know when we're going to post this, probably tomorrow.
Or today.
And, okay.
Have a great everything. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Ciao.